Shenzhen, a city that in recent years has become a symbol of China's technological future, an exhibition took place that may redefine our understanding of what is possible. Fair Plus Shenzhen 2025 was not just a gathering of robotic machines, it was a full-fledged window into tomorrow, where machines become our helpers, colleagues, and sometimes even conversation partners. Over the course of 3 days, more than 35,000 people from around the world visited the event, including hundreds of international experts, engineers, investors, and government officials from 60 countries. More than 200 companies presented their boldest innovations, from household assistants to industrial titans and social humanoids. Particular attention was drawn to robots that are nearly indistinguishable from real humans. They moved, spoke, expressed emotions, and responded to people with such precision that they often caused a moment of confusion. Is this an actor or a machine? Some visitors admitted to feeling chills when a robot looked them straight in the eyes, smiled, and engaged in meaningful conversation. Walking through the exhibition, one gets the impression that China is deliberately building a future in which robots become an integral part of society. There were robots playing musical instruments, robotic cooks setting tables, security robots patrolling areas, and even psychologist robots capable of simple emotional dialogue. In special sections, one could see machines learning to work in schools and hospitals, helping children with developmental needs, or caring for the elderly. All of this is already being implemented in trial mode, but perhaps the most impressive aspect was the overall level of organization and scale. Every booth was not just a showcase of technology, but a demonstration of true technological supremacy. China showed not only that it possesses advanced technologies, but also that it knows how to deploy them rapidly, massively, and effectively. The reason Beijing is confidently winning the global robotics race is simple. The state, science, and business operate as a unified force. While Western countries are mired in bureaucracy and caution, China is building real cities where robots work, patrol, heal, and teach. The climax was a live performance in which dozens of robots danced in sync, interacted with the audience, introduced themselves, and even recited poetry. It looked less like a public relations stunt and more like a theatrical production of the future. Fair Plus 2025 in Shenzhen proved that China is not merely participating in the technological race, it is running one step ahead. It is unafraid to experiment, implement, and scale. And while the rest of the world debates how robotics might impact society, China is already building a society where robots are part of the norm. Great changes lie ahead. And if you want to know what tomorrow will look like, don't look to science fiction, look at what is happening right now in Shenzhen. Because the future is already here, it's just built in China. Recently, one of the most beautiful robots named Amira reappeared in public. She was created by Engineered Arts, a British manufacturer of robotic humanoids. Amira features an incredibly realistic, human-like face with detailed facial expressions and an appearance closely resembling that of a real person. The robot's skin is made of high-quality silicone, giving it a natural texture. Special attention was given to the fine details of the facial features, allowing the robot to convey emotions accurately and demonstrate a wide range of expressions. Its facial expression system enables the robot to show emotions, smiling, expressing surprise, displaying interest, and even sadness. The robot can participate in interactive conversations using either pre-programmed lines or speech synthesis, and it can also recognize speech and respond to questions. Amira is ideally suited for use at exhibitions, museums, shopping centers, and other large public events where attracting attention and engaging with visitors is important. A new video from a Chinese humanoid robot factory has gone viral online. The robots look incredibly lifelike, and some of their movements are indistinguishable from those of real humans. China has long established itself as the global leader in everything related to technology, whether it is artificial intelligence, robotics, or virtual reality. This new video comes from the factory of the well-known company EX Robots, based in Liaoning. EX Robots gained recognition for creating humanoid robots that are almost impossible to distinguish from real people. They look just like humans. Their silicone skin is nearly identical to ours, and they are capable of performing a wide range of roles in society, including in healthcare, customer service, and education. The video gaining traction on the EX Robots channel features attractive female humanoids mirroring the movements of the women interacting with them. It is reported that EX Robots is already producing 2,000 such humanoid units per year. The robots can also be controlled by users. Through a dedicated application, users can change the robot's facial expressions or use gloves to control hand gestures. The robots are capable of expressing emotions like joy or sadness, sticking out their tongues or making sad eyes. There is no doubt that human-robot coexistence is the future, a future we should actively work toward. In a new video released by Elon Musk, the Tesla humanoid robot Optimus showcases impressive dance moves, astonishing viewers with its grace and coordination. First unveiled in 2021, Optimus has come a long way in its development. By 2025, the robot received the updated Gen 2 version, featuring enhanced mobility, balance, and the ability to perform complex tasks such as object sorting and even cooking. The Optimus dance is more than just entertainment. It's a demonstration of progress in artificial intelligence and mechanics. The robot was trained in a virtual environment using reinforcement learning, which allowed it to master complex movements and adapt to the real world. Tesla plans to begin limited production of Optimus in 2025, with the potential to scale up in 2026. Elon Musk believes these robots could play a key role in automating routine tasks, improving quality of life and boosting efficiency across various industries. However, Optimus is far from the only high-tech humanoid created in the United States. Sharing the same technological pantheon is one of the most recognizable and legendary robots of our time, Atlas, by Boston Dynamics. If Optimus represents elegance, fluidity, and synchronized collaboration with humans, then Atlas embodies power, dynamism, and endurance in extreme conditions. Atlas runs, balances on one leg, crawls, climbs over obstacles, and instantly adapts to changing environmental conditions. This is no longer just a demonstration of movement, it's a test of physical autonomy and resilience pushed to the edge of what's possible. Thanks to reinforcement learning algorithms and a vast array of sensors, the robot operates as a fully autonomous agent in complex environments, rather than a pre-programmed machine. Unlike Tesla Optimus, which is designed for everyday human interaction, from logistics to household assistance, Atlas serves as a research platform, refining the art of motion, mechanics, and robotic adaptation to unstable or even destroyed infrastructures. Specialists from the company Engineered Arts have revealed how their latest and most lifelike robots known as Mesmer are created. Mesmer robots utilize the latest advancements in robotics and animation to deliver realistic and convincing human-like appearances. One of the unique features of the Mesmer robots is their skin. This artificial skin, made from a special silicone material, not only visually resembles human skin, but also possesses elasticity, allowing it to replicate natural movements and facial expressions. Inside the robots are numerous small motors and sensors that provide precise control over facial expressions and gestures. This enables Mesmer to display a wide range of emotions, from joy to sadness, making them more convincing in human interaction. Engineered Arts has developed a control system that allows Mesmer robots not only to respond to external stimuli, but also to learn based on interactions with people. You are looking at the mass production process of high-quality silicone, which is later used to create ultra-realistic skin for robots, such as those from the Mesmer project. This entire process takes place at a specialized manufacturing facility. This type of silicone is not only popular for making robotic skin, but also for producing special kitchenware and children's products due to its softness, health safety, and durability. The production process begins with the preparation of silicone, the raw material, which is delivered in a soft, pliable form. Silicone can come in various colors and is mixed with pigments when colored products are required. The silicone is then heated and placed into special molds. These molds are made of metal, and under high temperature and pressure, the silicone takes on the desired shape. After molding, the silicone is cooled to solidify and gain the necessary strength. Once cooled, the parts go through a finishing stage, during which excess edges are removed and a thorough quality inspection is performed. Sometimes this step includes manual refinement. Every stage of production is accompanied by strict quality control. The manufacturing process at the factory is organized using automated technologies, allowing for high-volume output while maintaining rigorous quality standards. A new bionic robot named Xiaonuo has been unveiled by the Beijing-based startup Robotics. This robot is equipped with 32 degrees of freedom, providing highly realistic facial expressions and body movements. Thanks to built-in actuators, sensors, and artificial intelligence systems, Xiaonuo is capable of holding natural conversations, recognizing emotions, and responding to gestures and tone of voice. The robot can be used as an interactive guide, educational assistant, or in service and medical fields. The model features a customizable appearance, including makeup, glasses, and hairstyles, and its behavior adapts to various usage scenarios. Its face precisely mimics facial expressions, lip movements, and blinking, while its voice sounds natural thanks to integrated voice AI. The base model is priced at approximately $5,625. Here is the Lynx M20, not just a new robot model, but a true breakthrough in the world of mobile robotics. While many robot dogs continue to entertain audiences with dances at exhibitions and demonstrate their agility in ideal laboratory conditions, the Lynx M20 was created for entirely different tasks. It is a tool designed for survival and work in environments dangerous to humans and where traditional equipment fails. This four-legged robot from the Chinese company Deep Robotics is a real Terminator in the world of machines. It can operate in extreme conditions: heavy rain, dense smoke, ice, dust, and rubble from destroyed buildings. Its IP67 protection rating makes it fully dust and waterproof, meaning it not only withstands the forces of nature but continues working where most would stop. On slopes, stairs, slippery surfaces, and unstable ground, the Lynx M20 maintains stability and control thanks to powerful kinematics and an intelligent balance system. Already today, the Lynx M20 can replace humans in the most dangerous missions. It enters disaster zones first after accidents, ventures into tunnels and dark hangars, transmits high-definition video, locates possible victims, and finds paths for rescuers through chaos. It can be used for guarding important facilities, patrolling industrial zones, transporting cargo up to 20 kilograms, reconnaissance, and even military operations. Moreover, it operates autonomously for more than 4 hours, and if it falls, it simply gets up and keeps going as if nothing happened. Every spring, the Chinese city of Guangzhou transforms into the technological heart of the world, and the year 2025 was no exception. Canton Fair 2025, the largest import and export fair in Asia, this time went far beyond a simple trade platform. It became a stage for the future, where robots, artificial intelligence, and engineering brilliance came together in a grand spectacle called China's New Technological Era. Loudspeakers in the enormous pavilions echoed greetings in dozens of languages, screens flickered with demonstrations of autonomous systems, and crowds of visitors watched in awe as machines became smarter, sleeker, and more human-like. The exhibition brought together more than 31,000 companies from around the world, turning the pavilions into a bustling hive of ideas, deals, and international collaboration. More than 200,000 buyers from 215 countries filled the halls and corridors of the complex, from representatives of Walmart and Carrefour to startup founders from India and Egypt. All came to witness the technological breakthrough firsthand. Among these industry giants stood a new hero of the fair, the service robot. For the first time in the history of the Canton Fair, an entire pavilion was dedicated solely to them, and it was a true triumph of Chinese robotics. Where once kitchenware and building materials were displayed, humanoid robots from Unitree Robotics and Guangzhou Ligong now marched. They moved smoothly, confidently, interacted deftly with visitors, and one of them even greeted the audience with a wave and a smile, in which, it seemed, a nascent form of intelligence gleamed. Nearby, quadrupedal mechanical creatures from Deep Robotics amazed the public with their balance, climbing stairs like living beings. Their agility was astounding. In a dance of servos and sensors, they outperformed even household pets in dexterity. Not far off, robotic dogs and cats from Shenzhen Elephant Robotics responded to touch, played games, followed children, bringing joy to the elderly and sheer delight to international guests. Representatives from Russia, Saudi Arabia, and Brazil were especially enthusiastic. Companies from these countries signed initial contracts right at the fair. The hearts of visitors were also deeply touched by companion robots from Guangzhou Inbot Company. Small, friendly, with screen eyes and built-in educational modules, they told stories, taught children foreign languages, and responded to emotions. German delegates, after watching the demonstration, immediately reserved dozens of units for primary schools in Bavaria. Nearby, barista robots skillfully brewed coffee without spilling a drop, while logistics platforms from Kinon Robotics automatically processed orders and delivered packages across pre-built 3D maps, even outpacing humans in speed. This exhibition marked a turning point in another way. It redefined priorities. Where once the leading players were the United States and Europe, now the spotlight had shifted. In Guangzhou, it was representatives from the United Arab Emirates, Indonesia, India, Egypt, and Nigeria who dominated. China's new technological path not only impressed, it convinced. The country was no longer catching up, it was leading. Amid global instability and technological sanctions, China confidently built bridges with those ready to move into the future together. Taiwanese company Foxconn has revolutionized medical robotics by introducing a new generation of medical assistants named Neurobot. This innovative robot, developed in collaboration with Nvidia, is designed to optimize the work of medical staff and improve the quality of patient care. Neurobot is an autonomous medical robot equipped with artificial intelligence, capable of performing various tasks in a hospital environment. It patrols corridors, delivers medications and samples, monitors patients' vital signs, and provides information to visitors. The robot is equipped with a screen displaying a constant smile, making it more friendly to both patients and staff. Currently, Neurobot is undergoing trials in several hospitals in Taiwan, including Taichung Veterans General Hospital and Cardinal Tian Hospital. In the future, the robot's functionality is expected to expand, adding support for multiple languages, facial recognition, and assistance with patient mobility. The Mitsubishi X2 Shinshin, Japan's fifth-generation fighter jet, is one of the most mysterious and ambitious projects in the history of Japanese aviation. The X2 Shinshin project was developed by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries in close cooperation with Japan's Ministry of Defense and the Acquisition, Technology and Logistics Agency. The aircraft was officially unveiled in 2016 and completed its maiden flight on April 22 of the same year from an airfield in Nagoya. Its appearance immediately evoked comparisons to the world's top stealth aircraft: sleek contours, sharp angles, no protruding elements, and radar-suppressing air intakes, all designed to minimize radar cross-section and enhance stealth capabilities. The X2 is powered by two IHI XF51 turbofan engines with thrust vectoring, offering exceptional maneuverability, particularly at low speeds and during close-range dogfights. But behind this technical power lies a strategic and political message. For decades, Japan relied heavily on the United States for defense, especially in the field of military aviation. Developing its own fifth-generation fighter was a clear signal that Japan was ready to pursue greater autonomy. However, in 2018, Japan announced the suspension of the standalone ATDX program in favor of a hybrid approach, combining X2 technologies with international partnerships under a new program known as FX. Nonetheless, the X2 became the foundation for the future. Every technology tested on it, including stealth, engines, sensors, and advanced materials, laid the groundwork for Japan's next-generation combat aviation. Meet Dr. Alfred, a rather unusual surgeon. At first glance, nothing seems out of the ordinary. A green blouse, a stethoscope around his neck, and a fondness for making jokes about the Swiss. He can even recommend the best shawarma in town. But Alfred is not just any doctor. He is a next-generation hyper-realistic robot introduced by the company Engineering Arts. Thanks to an advanced artificial intelligence system and voice recognition technology, the robot can communicate freely. Alfred can answer any question posed to him, including those about his personal life. He also understands almost all the world's languages and, importantly, different accents. According to the company's engineers, robots like Alfred have long-term potential to replace humans in fields such as tourism, making them ideal candidates for roles like hotel receptionists. The engineers joke that so far, Dr. Alfred has not yet performed a single surgery. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about Alfred? Unitree B2W is not just an updated version of the famous robot dog B2. It is a true demonstration of how far Chinese engineering has advanced in creating autonomous, powerful, and smart machines of the new generation. The Unitree B2W is equipped with a powerful computing platform and advanced sensors. It sees the world around it using LiDAR, depth cameras, and stereo vision. It has lightning-fast reactions, and its AI brain allows it to instantly adapt to changing conditions. It analyzes the environment, makes decisions on the fly, can avoid obstacles, and builds routes in real time. Thanks to these capabilities, the B2W can autonomously patrol areas, accompany people, carry loads, and perform tasks in complete darkness or bad weather. What really sets this model apart is the balance between power and intelligence. The Unitree B2W can move at speeds up to 2.5 meters per second, pull or carry loads up to 20 kilograms, operate for 2 to 4 hours on a single charge, and interact with other robots and humans via voice, tablet, or API system. It has pre-installed behavior algorithms, but can be quickly reprogrammed for any tasks if necessary. Today, such machines are not a luxury or a show of strength, but an important step forward toward a future where technology becomes a full partner. The Unitree B2W is like the awakening of a machine's talent. It no longer just follows commands, it understands where to go and why. On your screens is a rare opportunity to witness one of the most thrilling and technically demanding disciplines in the world of extreme technologies: wingsuit flight. What unfolds before you is a documentary chronicle of a 3-week training and skill enhancement program undertaken by pilot Eric Kuo, set in the natural landscapes of Italy and Switzerland. A wingsuit is a specialized flight suit that enables a person to perform controlled flight from sheer cliffs or buildings, using aerodynamic surfaces stretched between the arms and legs. It transforms vertical freefall into a horizontal glide, reaching speeds of up to 200 kilometers per hour and beyond. This type of flight demands exceptional precision, preparation, and an understanding of aerodynamics. Even the slightest mistake can be fatal. The main subject of the video, pilot Eric Kuo, showcases the step-by-step progression of his skills in one of the most dangerous forms of aerial sport, wingsuit base. The footage features flights at some of the most renowned wingsuit base locations in Europe: the Alps, canyons, forested gorges, and rocky plateaus. These sites are considered iconic in the wingsuit world, not only for their beauty but also for the difficulty of their routes. Here is a robot developed by engineer Fredrik Gran, who, accompanied by the Malmö Symphony Orchestra, performed a piece specially composed for it by Swedish composer Jakob Mjolrad. The performance marked the world debut of a robotic soloist in a classical orchestra, merging the unique capabilities of human and machine on stage. To play the cello, Gran used 2 robotic arms with components manufactured using 3-dimensional printing technology. Unlike standard artificial intelligence instruments, the robot did not perform using improvised algorithms, but followed a carefully written musical score. Mjolrad, the composer of the piece for the robot, was inspired from the very beginning by the opportunity to experiment with a new approach to musical performance. A new era of musical performances has begun in China. Concerts are being held across the country, where humanoid robots are the main performers. Developed by leading technology companies, these robots possess a high level of motor skills, artificial intelligence, and the ability to reproduce complex musical pieces on various instruments. The performances are taking place in the largest cities, including Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen, drawing full audiences. The concert programs feature both classical works and contemporary compositions, as well as musical experiments where robots create new melodies in real time using machine learning algorithms. The public is reacting with enthusiasm, noting the astonishing blend of technology and art. The humanoid musicians have become a true sensation, and tickets for their concerts sell out within minutes. Realman Robotics has unveiled a new data training center for humanoid robots in the Shijingshan district of Beijing. This innovative facility is the first of its kind in China, a dedicated institution where more than 100 robotic humanoids are trained in environments that closely simulate everyday human settings. The center is divided into 2 main zones. In the first, robots receive foundational training, similar to early education, learning to interact with their surroundings, handle objects, and move freely. The second zone is dedicated to professional training, where robots take on more complex tasks such as hotel service, indoor cleaning, warehouse operations, and agricultural work like fruit picking and plant watering. All training environments, including kitchens, living rooms, balconies, and even farming plots, have been designed to be as realistic as possible. To mark its 10th anniversary, Chinese company Fourier unveiled its significant advancements. One of the company's key achievements is the humanoid robot GR1, the result of many years of research and development. GR1 features 40 degrees of freedom, giving it high mobility and the ability to perform complex tasks. The robot is equipped with powerful actuators that allow it to move at speeds of up to 5 kilometers per hour and carry loads weighing up to 50 kilograms. In addition, GR1 is integrated with an artificial intelligence system, including an emotional interaction module and high-precision speech recognition. The company also introduced an updated version of the robot named GR2, which stands taller at 1.75 meters, weighs 63 kilograms, and features 53 degrees of freedom. GR2 is capable of performing more advanced tasks, thanks to improved mechanics and software, including a removable battery and enhanced object manipulation capabilities. Engineers at Limex Dynamics have equipped their robot Tron 1 with a new high-tech robotic arm, significantly expanding its functional capabilities. Previously, Tron 1 was already known for its advanced mobility and modular design, but with the addition of the manipulator, it has become a fully capable platform for mobile manipulation and interaction with the surrounding environment. The robotic arm allows Tron 1 to perform a wide range of tasks, from grasping and transporting objects to precise interaction with various surfaces and mechanisms. The arm features a high degree of freedom, smooth mechanics, and fine-tuned force control, enabling it to be used in scenarios that require both brute strength and delicate precision. Tron 1 also supports multi-mode locomotion. It can walk on legs, move on wheels, and adapt to different types of terrain. Before you is the longest wingsuit flight line over terrain in human history. A team of world-renowned pilots from the Soul Flyers, Fred Fugan, Vincent Cott, and Aurélien Chattard, flew 7.5 kilometers over the Mont Blanc Massif, one of the most breathtaking and simultaneously most challenging landscapes in Europe, setting a new world record in the process. This jump was performed under ideal conditions from a helicopter hovering just above the summit of Mont Blanc. At the start, the pilots were already at an altitude of approximately 4,800 meters. From there, maintaining a precise formation, they launched down a route carved by glaciers and sheer cliffs, reaching extremely high speeds. The entire flight lasted only 3 minutes and 5 seconds. This is one of the most dangerous and spectacular formats of wingsuit flying, where pilots soar just meters away from rocks, ice ledges, snow cornices, and even mountaineers along the route. Any deviation from the trajectory in such conditions can be fatal. There is no room for error, only absolute control, refined aerodynamics, and an elite level of preparation. Before you is another historic event in the world of extreme technology and next-generation aviation. For the first time in history, two individuals, skydivers Marco Fürst and Marco Waltenspiel, flew through the iconic Tower Bridge in London in wingsuits, executing an unprecedented maneuver in the heart of a major metropolis. This flight was the result of precise coordination, engineering calculation, and absolute trust in their skills and equipment. The jump was performed from a helicopter hovering high above the River Thames. After separating from the aircraft, the athletes immediately entered a steep dive, accelerating to 246 kilometers per hour, a speed comparable to a Formula One race car. At that velocity, they headed directly toward the gap between the towers of Tower Bridge, where the passage allowed only a few meters of clearance from metal structures and supporting columns. This was not simply a flight over terrain, it was a high-altitude maneuver through urban infrastructure, where every degree of trajectory and every millimeter of body position held critical importance. A mistake of just 1/10 of a second could have led to catastrophe. Nevertheless, both pilots entered the central span with precision, executing a highly complex aerodynamic move known as a flare, a sharp deceleration and transition from a dive into a climb, which allowed them to gain lift and safely deploy their parachutes immediately after passing through the bridge. Chinese technology companies are making another breakthrough in robotics by developing a new generation of medical robotic humanoids. These high-tech machines equipped with advanced artificial intelligence systems are designed for diagnostics, treatment, and patient care. The new medical robots can conduct initial examinations, analyze symptoms, diagnose based on vast databases, and even perform surgical operations with high precision. Built-in machine learning algorithms will allow them to improve over time, increasing the accuracy and speed of decision-making. Developers are confident that such robots will not only reduce the workload on medical staff, but also help address the shortage of doctors, especially in remote regions. In the future, they may completely replace humans in routine medical tasks, allowing doctors to focus on complex clinical cases. China is already testing the first robot doctors in hospitals and medical centers. If the trials are successful, in the coming years, humanoid medical assistants could become an integral part of the healthcare system, providing patients with round-the-clock care without fatigue or errors. The Japanese have unveiled one of the most advanced next-generation surgical robots named Hugo, developed by Medtronic Company. Hugo is a flexible, high-tech assistant designed for minimally invasive surgery, combining cutting-edge advancements in robotics, ergonomics, and digital visualization. One of Hugo's key features is its 4 independent robotic arms, which can be positioned individually depending on the patient's anatomy and the requirements of the operation. The system also offers intuitive controls that resemble traditional laparoscopic instruments. Gun-shaped joysticks are used, making the transition from conventional laparoscopy to robotic surgery smoother. In addition, Hugo can scale the surgeon's hand movements, transforming large motions into ultra-precise micro-movements of the instruments. This helps minimize errors and reduces strain on the patient. Next up is China once again. This time, the company Unveils AI has unveiled a new version of its humanoid robot, Wanda 2.0, which is now available for orders starting at 88,000 yuan, approximately $12,200. Wanda 2.0 is a full-size multi-purpose robot with a wheeled base, designed for household, office, and retail tasks. It stands at 170 centimeters tall, adjustable down to 140 centimeters, can carry up to 6 kilograms per arm, and moves at speeds of up to 1 meter per second. Thanks to its high-density removable battery, Wanda 2.0 can operate continuously for up to 16 hours and remain in standby mode for up to 30 hours. One of the key upgrades is the addition of 8-joint bionic arms, an improvement over the 7-joint arms in the previous version, enabling smoother and more precise movements. The robot is equipped with adaptive 2-finger grippers with positioning accuracy of up to 2 millimeters, allowing it to perform complex tasks such as dart throwing or archery. This is OpenArm, a unique open-source robotic arm with full telemetry and feedback, developed by Reason Human Interaction Lab. What makes this system exceptional is that the human operator doesn't just control the arm, they can literally feel what the robot feels, responding to object resistance in real time. This fundamentally changes the approach to interaction. For the first time, we're seeing a platform where telepresence is no longer a simulation, but almost a physical extension of the human body. The robot performs delicate manipulations, adapts to load, and its URDF model is synchronized with the simulation so precisely that training, debugging, and even AI experiments can be conducted in a virtual environment before deploying the model in the real world. At the same time, the entire structure is modular, open source, and built from accessible components. Projects like OpenArm prove one thing: the future of robotics doesn't have to be built in billion-dollar corporate headquarters. The Chinese company Magic Lab has made a breakthrough in robotics by presenting a new generation 4-legged robot dog capable of autonomous movement, spatial orientation, and interaction with the environment. It can move across various surfaces, avoid obstacles, maintain balance, and execute pre-programmed commands. In one demonstration video, the robot dog is shown walking on a leash behind a bipedal humanoid. The robot can analyze its route in real time, avoid dangerous areas, and adapt to unexpected changes along the way. For this reason, the developers are also considering its use as an assistant for visually impaired people. Thanks to precise navigation, stable gait, and response to voice commands, the robot dog can serve as a guide, helping people move safely through the city. The next-generation robot dog continues to be improved by engineers at Swiss Mile. Their robot named Animal represents a unique combination of mobility and versatility. It can move both on 4 wheels and walk on legs, easily switching between these modes. Thanks to this, Animal performs equally well in fast movement on flat roads and in overcoming complex obstacles such as stairs, curbs, and uneven terrain. The robot's maximum speed reaches 22 kilometers per hour, and its load capacity is up to 50 kilograms. In the latest version, engineers improve stability and movement accuracy, as well as enhanced manipulation functions. Animal can now stand on its hind limbs and use its front ones like hands, for example, to open doors or carry objects. The robot is equipped with an autonomous navigation system using LiDAR, cameras, and GPS, allowing it to orient itself without external control. The Chinese robot Astrobot S1 continues to improve rapidly. Recently, engineers at Astrobot demonstrated its new capabilities, including virtual reality control and an updated duo-core architecture. These enhancements expand the S1's potential as a versatile assistant for both household and industrial use. During the demonstration, Astrobot S1 showcased its ability for VR teleoperation, where an operator in virtual reality can control the robot's movements in real time. This enables S1 to be used as a remote assistant for tasks requiring precision and care. In addition to this, Astrobot S1 received an upgraded duo-core architecture, which combines two processing cores. One is responsible for high-level action planning, while the other handles precise motion control. One of its key new capabilities is automatic object sorting. The robot confidently identifies items of different shapes, colors, and purposes, carefully moves them, and places them into appropriate containers. At the recently held 2025 Shanghai Auto Show, among numerous innovations and technological breakthroughs, special attention was drawn to the latest humanoid robot Iron from the company Xpeng. This robot not only became a symbol of Xpeng's innovation, but also showcased the future of human-machine interaction. Iron is a humanoid robot with a height of 178 centimeters and a weight of 70 kilograms, developed by Xpeng with the goal of integration into various areas of life. It is equipped with 62 active degrees of freedom, allowing it to perform complex movements, including walking, gesturing, and interacting with its environment. The robot uses the Eagle-Eye vision system and deep learning algorithms, which provide it with autonomy and adaptability in different conditions. At the auto show, Iron made its debut as a robot model, accompanying Xpeng CEO He Xiaopeng and demonstrating the company's capabilities in robotics and artificial intelligence. The robot greeted visitors, performed gestures, and even took part in showcasing Xpeng's new car models, including the P7 Plus and the X9. Iron has already begun trials on Xpeng's production lines, where it assists in assembling automotive components. The company plans to scale up the use of robots in its factories, as well as in other sectors such as retail and customer service. Xpeng's goal is to reach mass production of humanoid robots by the year 2026. Japanese engineers from Toyota showcased their astonishing humanoid robot, capable of performing musical compositions with high precision and expressiveness, both on the violin and the trumpet. The robot is equipped with 17 joints in its arms and fingers, providing it with human-like dexterity and allowing it to accurately control the bow and strings. Its height is 152 centimeters, and its weight is 56 kilograms. Precise coordination of movements enables the robot not only to reproduce notes flawlessly, but also to create vibrato, adding emotional depth to its performance. When playing the trumpet, the robot uses an integrated air mechanism that simulates human breathing, allowing it to achieve a natural sound. It can precisely control the strength of the airflow and the position of the lips, reproducing lively and dynamic musical phrases. In the near future, we may witness a concert performed entirely by robots where they will play music with the same precision and expressiveness as humans. Robotic factories continue to take over the world. The company Techman Robot has unveiled its concept of intelligent manufacturing by integrating advanced collaborative robots into modern production processes. TM Robot specializes in the development of cobots, robots designed to safely interact with humans in industrial environments. One of the key features of these robots is the built-in machine vision system known as TM Vision. This system allows them to recognize objects, read barcodes, determine part orientation, and perform precise operations without the need for additional equipment. TM Robot solutions are already being used in factories across the globe, from electronics assembly to product packaging. Thanks to simple visual programming and flexible configuration, cobots can be easily integrated even into small businesses. These robots are not just assistants. They take over precise and repetitive tasks that cause human eyes and hands to grow tired. The CL3 humanoid robot from Chinese company LimX Dynamics has learned to perform complex stretching exercises, showcasing remarkable flexibility and balance. In a recent demonstration, it performs movements reminiscent of an evening workout, raising its arms, twisting its torso, doing deep squats, and side bends. Standing about 164 centimeters tall and weighing 50 kilograms, the CL3 is equipped with high-torque hollow actuators, which provide a high torque density and enable full-body balance across a wide range of motions. The robot's control system integrates environmental perception, motion planning, and real-time control. In addition to stretching, CL3 can get up from the ground after a fall, confidently navigate uneven terrain, climb steps and inclines, and maintain stability under external forces. We return once again to China, where the company Agibot has released new footage from its largest humanoid robot manufacturing plant in Shanghai, where more than 1,000 robots have already been produced. Founded in February 2023, The company focuses on the development and mass production of general-purpose robotic humanoids. Judging by the video, Agibot clearly aims to become an industry leader, considering the scale of its operations. The company's main models are the Yuanzheng A2 and the Raise A1. These robots are equipped with powerful artificial intelligence and are capable of processing text, audio, and visual information, performing various tasks including home assistance. They are designed to work in industrial settings, taking on roles such as tightening bolts, inspecting vehicles, and conducting laboratory research. At the Shanghai factory, the production process of humanoid robots involves several stages: assembly of modular components, durability and performance testing, as well as verification of autonomous operation. A particularly interesting feature is that robots already produced are involved in assembling and testing new units. Agibot continues to actively advance the humanoid robotics industry, offering innovative solutions for both industrial and domestic applications. In the near future, robots will be capable of fully replacing medical personnel and performing routine and technically complex tasks. One of the most advanced solutions in this field is Yumi, a mobile and autonomous medical robot capable of working alongside doctors and laboratory workers. Yumi features a dual-arm design with 14 axes of movement, ensuring high maneuverability and precision. This allows it to perform delicate procedures such as liquid dispensing, test tube sorting, and handling laboratory equipment. With its machine vision system, Yumi can recognize objects, analyze their position, and manipulate them carefully without risk of damage. Yumi can be programmed to perform repetitive tasks such as automatically opening test tubes, loading centrifuges, or sorting medical samples, thereby reducing the workload on staff and increasing the speed of analysis processing. The company Citroën has unveiled a futuristic next-generation autonomous mobility concept called Citroën Autonomous Mobility Vision. This is a unique urban transport system based on the modular Citroën Skate platform, an electric autonomous cart capable of moving in any direction thanks to the innovative Goodyear Eagle 360 spherical wheels. Interchangeable modules or pods are placed on top of this platform, each designed for different purposes, from comfortable passenger transport to mobile cafes and spa salons. The maximum speed is 25 kilometers per hour, which is well suited for a safe and comfortable urban environment. All pods share one thing in common: they require no driver and operate fully autonomously, offering a new approach to urban mobility, sustainable, quiet, and adaptable. The Chinese company Lingchu Intelligence has unveiled its latest development named Psi-R1. This robot is equipped with advanced algorithms and architecture and demonstrates exceptional capabilities in performing complex tasks in real time. Psi-R1 can perceive its environment, interpret commands, and carry out corresponding actions without the need for pre-programming for each specific task. To showcase Psi-R1's capabilities, the company selected a complex challenge: playing mahjong. The robot not only recognized and interpreted game situations, but also made decisions based on strategy and the current state of play. Lingchu Intelligence also integrated a fast and slow brain architecture into Psi-R1. The fast brain is responsible for handling operational tasks and responding to real-time changes, while the slow brain handles strategic planning and decision-making based on accumulated experience and data analysis. It is expected that in the near future, Psi-R1 will see wide application in automating complex tasks that require a high level of adaptability and autonomy. The Chinese company Damon Robotics has unveiled its latest technological products: a new thinking humanoid robot called Sparky-1 and a portable telepresence exoskeleton named DM-Exton, designed for remote control and data collection in robot training. Sparky-1 is a next-generation humanoid robot capable of performing complex tasks that require high dexterity and precision. With advanced tactile hands and optical sensors, it can interact with its environment almost like a human, feeling objects, adapting to their shape and material, and carrying out manipulations with great accuracy. The second product, DM-Exton, is a wearable exoskeleton specifically developed for controlling robotic humanoids. The device weighs only 2.5 kilograms, making it lightweight and comfortable to wear. Despite its low weight, it offers high precision, excellent flexibility, and minimal response delay, allowing the operator's movements to be transmitted to the robot with accuracy. Chinese engineers from the company Weilan have introduced a new robot dog called Alpha Dog. a unique four-legged robot with artificial intelligence capable of freely moving in real-world environments. This project is a response to the growing interest in multifunctional autonomous robots that can replace humans in a range of tasks, from logistics and security to accompaniment and entertainment. One of AlphaDog's main advantages is its high movement speed, up to 15 kilometers per hour. Thanks to an advanced dynamic balancing system and control over the force in each joint, the robot maintains stability even when colliding with obstacles or moving over uneven surfaces. AlphaDog is equipped with cameras, sensors, and AI modules that allow it to recognize commands, follow a person, navigate space, and interact with the environment. It can be used in search and rescue operations, patrolling, delivery, and even as a companion. Moxie is one of the most advanced humanoid medical assistants in the world, created by the American company Diligent Robotics. It was developed by engineers Andrea Tomaz and Vivian Chu, experts in robotics and artificial intelligence. But Moxie is not just a machine. It is a technological breakthrough that is already helping in dozens of hospitals across the United States, quietly revolutionizing healthcare. Unlike medical robots typically associated with surgeries or diagnostics, Moxie was not designed to replace doctors or nurses, but to assist them. Its main mission is to relieve medical staff of routine, time-consuming tasks, so that they can spend more time on what truly matters, patient care. Moxie looks like a friendly semi-humanoid. It stands about 1.2 meters tall, moves on a wheeled base, has one multifunctional robotic arm, and a head with expressive eyes that can smile or nod, creating the effect of lifelike interaction. Its tasks include delivering samples to laboratories, transporting clean linens, medications, medical instruments, and protective equipment. The next generation flying vehicle, called Blackfly, has been introduced by the American company Pivotal. Blackfly is a single-seat aerial vehicle made from carbon fiber and equipped with 8 electric propellers mounted on 2 parallel wings. Its maximum speed is limited to 100 kilometers per hour, and it can fly up to 64 kilometers on a full charge. Blackfly is fully electric, charges from a standard power outlet, and can be ready for the next flight within 30 to 40 minutes. It can take off and land from nearly any open stretch of land about 40 meters in length. The vehicle is controlled using a joystick, and the pilot has access to automatic modes for takeoff, hovering, and landing. Built-in stabilization systems keep the aircraft steady even in windy conditions or if some motors fail. In the event of a serious malfunction, a ballistic parachute is deployed. In a recent demonstration, robotics company Deep Robotics showcased upgraded versions of its quadruped robotic dogs. One of the latest prototypes, named Lynx, is equipped with wheels instead of traditional legs, allowing it to switch between rolling and walking modes. This hybrid locomotion enables it to traverse challenging terrain, including steep slopes of up to 45 degrees and vertical obstacles up to 80 centimeters high, as well as maneuver effectively in confined spaces. Other models, such as the X30, demonstrate the ability to carry up to 20 kilograms of payload, overcome obstacles up to 20 centimeters high, and operate in extreme conditions ranging from -20 degrees Celsius to +55 degrees Celsius. They can autonomously follow a human operator, covering up to 10 kilometers on a single charge, and perform tasks such as carrying shopping or participating in entertainment events. The Singaporean company Image recently unveiled its new pianist robot at the CES exhibition, capable of performing complex musical compositions with high precision. The robot showcased its abilities by playing several classical pieces, capturing the attention of visitors and industry professionals. Image's development combines advanced robotics and artificial intelligence technologies, enabling the robot to analyze and perform musical pieces while taking into account the nuances of interpretation. This opens up possibilities for using such robots in educational institutions, concert halls, and as interactive exhibits in museums. The presented pianist robot demonstrates the potential of integrating robotics into the field of art, expanding the boundaries of human-machine interaction. Image plans to continue refining the technology, aiming to achieve an even higher level of realism and emotional depth in performance. Engineers at Dexterity Robotics have taken a bold step in integrating advanced artificial intelligence technologies into real-world industrial environments by introducing a new generation of robotic manipulators capable of performing physical tasks at even beyond human levels. Their system, called Mech, along with the physical AI technology, enables warehouse automation with high speed, flexibility, and precision, not just in demos, but in actual production environments. In warehouses, Dexterity's robotic manipulators successfully handle objects of various shapes and weights, from soft packages to heavy boxes. Each manipulator can lift loads of up to 59 kilograms and place them at heights of up to 2.4 meters. The robot moves across the warehouse using 4 independently driven wheels, and its coordinated dual arms allow it to operate in confined spaces while avoiding collisions. The American company Robotics LLC has introduced the world's first robot capable of playing golf at a professional level. The robot, named BMS-1000, combines cutting-edge artificial intelligence and mechanical technologies, allowing it not only to replicate the swings of top players, but also to analyze and optimize golfers' techniques. The robot is equipped with a digital nervous system that includes radars, photosensors, accelerometers, and gyroscopes, which capture the unique fingerprint of each player's swing. Using this data, the robot can precisely replicate the shots, demonstrating the maximum potential of a player's current technique. The robot is capable of executing all types of golf shots, from drives to putts, including bunker escapes, and can move across the course via remote control. Thanks to its capabilities, BMS-1000 has become not only a technological breakthrough, but also a popular feature at various events. Researchers from the Georgia Institute of Technology have created an astonishing musician robot equipped with 4 arms, each holding 2 drumsticks. But the most fascinating part is not the mechanical design. It is that the robot, named Shimon, performs musical pieces that it composes itself using deep machine learning and artificial intelligence technologies. For Shimon to compose and perform a new melody, it first requires an initial stimulus. In this case, a short excerpt from an existing musical piece is used. After analyzing the key parameters of the provided input, the robot generates multiple variations of a potential composition and selects the most harmonious one. As a result, new music is born, with a style that lies somewhere between classical and jazz. At the beginning of the year, the company SwitchBot introduced a revolutionary home assistant, the K20 Plus Pro, which became a real sensation among smart devices. This compact robot, equipped with the modular Fusion platform, is capable of performing a wide range of tasks, such as cleaning, item delivery, transporting loads of up to 8 kilograms, including food, drinks, or other objects, as well as home security and air purification. The robot is also equipped with a D2F LiDAR navigation system, ensuring precise movement throughout the home, and supports control through voice assistants such as Alexa, Google Assistant, and Siri. SwitchBot plans to release the K20 Plus Pro in the second half of the year 2025 in various configurations, including versions with additional modules. Japanese company Kawasaki has unveiled a prototype of its robotic motor horse project. Kawasaki expects such devices to enter production by the year 2050. Instead of a heart, the Corleo motor horse is powered by a hydrogen engine, and instead of a brain, it uses an onboard computer with artificial intelligence that analyzes spatial positioning to ensure the robot maintains balance and the rider stays securely mounted. This is not just a means of transportation. It is a 4-legged off-road machine capable of moving across any terrain, even leaping through snow-covered mountains. The robotic horse is equipped with a 150 cubic centimeter hydrogen engine that generates electricity. It also features a dashboard that displays hydrogen levels, the route to the summit, the position of the center of gravity, and other critical information. At night, the device supports optimal riding by projecting markers onto the road surface to indicate the path forward. Each of the robot's 4 legs is fitted with hooves made of a special rubber and material structure that absorbs surface irregularities and prevents slipping. These hooves can adapt to various landscapes, including meadows, rocky terrain, and gravel fields. Engineers at Loki Robotics have unveiled one of the most practical robots to date, the Loki Autonomous Cleaner, designed to replace human cleaning staff and deliver consistently high-quality cleaning with minimal costs. This intelligent robot navigates buildings independently, opens doors, and adapts to various types of flooring and room layouts. With Loki, cleaning expenses can be reduced by up to 50%, while maintaining a consistently high standard of cleanliness. Weighing just 30 kilograms, it can clean up to 557 square meters per hour, operate for up to 3 hours on a single charge, and move at a speed of up to 1.8 kilometers per hour. A wide array of sensors and cameras allows the robot to detect people, obstacles, glass walls, and even staircases, preventing accidents. Sweden can also boast its own flying vehicle of the future, the single-seat electric aircraft Jetson 1, developed by the company Jetson Aero. Jetson 1 is built with an aluminum frame and a carbon Kevlar composite, giving it a weight of only 86 kilograms without the pilot. It is equipped with 8 electric motors with propellers that operate independently from each other. This provides the aircraft with stability and allows it to continue flying even if one of the motors fails. The flight time is up to 20 minutes, and the maximum speed is software limited to 102 kilometers per hour to enhance safety. The aircraft is capable of ascending to an altitude of up to 1,500 meters, although most demonstration flights are performed at low altitude. Battery charging takes about 1 hour, and the aircraft can be stored in a standard garage. Its design allows for partial disassembly. You're looking at one of the most unusual robots of our time, Oriheim Echo, a telepresence bartender created by the Japanese company OriLab. At first glance, it may seem like just a robot with arms, a camera, and a display. But in reality, behind its movements, voice, and actions is a real person, someone who physically cannot be at the workplace, yet still takes part in society. Oriheim Echo is part of a larger project aimed at integrating people with disabilities into active employment. The robot is operated remotely. The operator sees guests through cameras, hears them via microphones, speaks through the robot's speakers, and moves its arms, serving drinks, pouring coffee, handing over glasses. The robot becomes the body of a person who may be in their apartment, a hospital, or even another city. But thanks to this technology, they can fully work as a bartender. This project is not just about a robotic bartender. It's a revolution in the concept of employment, inclusivity, and the future of social robotics. American engineers from the company Intuitive Surgical have developed one of the most efficient medical robots named Da Vinci She. This high-tech system is designed for performing complex surgical procedures with minimal intervention, providing precision, control, and flexibility that surpass traditional methods. Da Vinci She is equipped with multiple mechanical manipulators that fully replicate a surgeon's movements, but with greater accuracy and without natural hand tremors. The system enables minimally invasive surgeries through tiny incisions, significantly reducing blood loss, lowering the risk of complications, and speeding up patient recovery. Its wristed instruments offer greater mobility than the human hand, while tremor filtration and intuitive movement technologies ensure natural and precise manipulations. The price of this robot is $1,900,000. The Chinese company Sherry, in collaboration with artificial intelligence developer Amoga, has unveiled a new humanoid robot factory where the advanced model Mornine plays a central role. This humanoid robot, standing 167 centimeters tall and weighing 65 kilograms, is equipped with 41 degrees of freedom, including 12 in each arm, allowing it to perform complex manipulations and move at speeds of up to 1 meter per second. Mornine is capable of speech recognition, spatial navigation using cameras, laser and millimeter wave radars, and can interact with both humans and other robots thanks to its integrated language model and sensory system. At the new factory, Mornine performs a wide range of production tasks. It takes part in assembling and installing components, transports materials between work zones, and coordinates operations with other machines. The robots operate as a team, synchronizing their movements, adapting to changes, and demonstrating high levels of coordination in collaborative tasks. In front of you is the well-known robot named Grace, designed for healthcare and assisting patients. Hanson Robotics Company has stated that their development could revolutionize the healthcare market. The humanoid robot was created to interact with elderly individuals. Grace is equipped with sensors, including a thermal imaging camera in her chest to measure a patient's temperature and pulse. This allows medical professionals to diagnose patients without direct physical contact. Grace uses artificial intelligence to assess patients and can speak 3 languages: English, Mandarin, and Cantonese, enabling effective communication. The CEO and founder of Hanson Robotics, David Hanson, explains that robots like Grace are designed to support healthcare workers rather than replace them. As mentioned earlier, the robot's primary function is to reduce loneliness and improve the mental well-being of patients by engaging with them and offering mood-boosting activities such as conversational therapy and guided meditation. Researchers from the American company Gamard Scientific have developed a robot designed to train healthcare professionals using various medical instruments. This robot, named Hal, resembles a 5-year-old boy and introduces new educational technologies. Hal looks and behaves like a small child. He can follow a finger with his eyes, answer questions, cry, call for his mother, and even experience anaphylactic shock. He can also show fear by breathing faster or wetting himself. He is designed to help doctors and nurses learn to perform specific procedures, such as measuring blood pressure and pulse, or monitoring breathing. Hal can be resuscitated using a defibrillator, and his throat can be cut open to insert a tracheal intubation tube. The boy can even flinch and say ouch when given an injection, mimicking the reactions of a real young patient. When developing Hal, the creators deliberately chose not to include highly realistic features, such as freckles or hair follicles. They feared that if Hal were to die or experience a cardiac arrest, it could cause emotional distress for students practicing on him.